huge Gintama confirmation with exactly the date of the new anime premiering the last season of the show itself. And I'm happy to announce we have not got to wait that long, ladies and gentlemen, as it is airing in January the 8th. We have only got a little while longer. If we think about it, honestly, that's like pretty much near a month's worth of time and some change there, like adding into that. It's like, I'm really goddamn excited, and there's also some very new interesting news about this, but I'll read off the article for you guys. TV Tokyo's official website announced recently that Gintama anime series announced on Saturday that the new anime series will premiere on January the 8th. The series will technically premiere on TV Tokyo, TV Hokkaido, TV Aichi, TV Setoichi, and TVQ Kyushu, broadcasting on January 8th at 1:35 AM. Then will premiere on TV Osaka on January 10th at 1:05 AM, and the previous Gintama anime series on TV Tokyo and its affiliate stations at 6. So that's something kind of interesting, is the fact that like Gintama is no longer at quite a high like time day. Like, and if you think about that really as 6 PM, that's actually an insane time for like something like Gintama to come on. Like, that's, I think that was one of the reasons why it also did very well, is like at 6 PM, that's when a lot of kind of like people used to get back from work or around about that time. Also, it has a lot to do with like just how good like Gintama generally is. It's just such a like, it's a long longevity series where it just has so, it has really funny, and then when you care about those scenes the most and all that, that's when it hits home, and it's just like, it's hilarious and it's great. And definitely I feel like this might change a few things, right? Like, definitely now a lot of animes actually, a lot of people think like, oh, like, you know, a lot of the big popular anime and all that, they always air in the morning. No, there's only a few exceptions to that rule. Like, you only see things like One Piece, or you get your Dragon Ball Supers, or your Digimon. Like, they're the only few exceptions that kind of air around about that. Every other anime series that you think, they don't air like during, normally in the mornings like that, or very early afternoons. They normally air around about like, you know, 1 AM, 2 AM. They normally like in the middle hour, like, you know, where no one's pretty much watching. And I'm wondering if this like is going to mean something for about the new Gintama anime. Obviously, since the manga is ending, and the fact that this is ending right like and starting at the new year, so, and we definitely heard from a lot that Sorachi was saying that the manga is going to be probably ending at some point like in like this year or like next year. And I think it's like going to pretty much safe to say that pretty much when this like airs, I imagine that the manga's probably got a couple of chapters left after that. I'd imagine so. Like, we've still got a couple of chapters left to still address and stuff, but whilst that's happening and we've got quite a bit of chapters, that does mean he can take his time. So even if that, he could take it like all of like January, February, even up to the March point of like pushing it where it's like, this is where I want to end the series. There was a good suggestion that one of my friends said as well, which actually kind of made me a little bit happy. Just think about this, and this is true. I don't think it's actually going to be happening, but if they actually did a thing sort of like what they did with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, where the final episode also debuted with the final chapter of the manga as well, and I thought that'd be a kind of little clever thing that if they did. Don't think they're going to do that for something that's going to be airing around about like 1 AM. I'm not too sure if they'll do something like that. That's really cool. It's like very unheard of most of the time in like stuff like that. But generally, I am very excited for this. This is like absolutely fantastic. We are getting it back. I knew it was coming back sometime soon, but I was expecting it. We was going to be getting it springtime. And now, at least for the next anime season, I have something very much looking forward to. That means very dear to my heart. I know I haven't talked about Gintama in a while, with the manga especially. I do want to get back into it. I hadn't read a couple of the chapters recently, so I do need to get back into it and actually generally read the series. But it's fantastic. It is one of my favorite series. Like, I generally, like, this is going to be like hurt my heart a lot when this series leaves Jump, and it's also going to have this last anime series, because this is just one of the, like, just a class. Like, at this point, it's a classic. It's just fantastic, and I could not recommend Gintama enough to people. It's so good. I've been trying like ages with friends to watch it, and it's just fantastic. Just wish a lot of people would watch the show. It's just hard to talk about it a lot of the time, generally when it's like, you know, apart from just shut up and watch it, otherwise saying that, yeah, serious shit happens in it and you'll laugh your ass off. That's all from me, everyone, so thank you much for watching. As always, let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. What do you think about Gintama's new anime season? It's coming out. It's finally happening. That is all from me, so thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you guys, though, next time.